Assalamualaikum guys and welcome back to the channel. The last video was about the PHP class that how we create a simple class and we learned that how we create methods and properties. Today we gonna learn about more about the methods, properties and also how we create objects in class. So first of all, I'm in my code editor. So let's proper working in code that understand uh, how we understand that how we create a class and then we have the object. So simple. First of all, I need to be add some PHP. So here I am adding some PHP. Then okay, sorry. Okay, I have added the PHP successfully syntax of PHP. Then what I need to be say, I'm creating a class. Okay, so class. Okay, I have created. Sorry, this is not the right one. Okay, class we have created using the keyword of class. Then class I am using for name car. Okay, we remember the class keyword. Okay, the first word will be the capital of whatever the class you want to make. Okay, class. Then we need to add some semicolons. Okay, after performing this, what I need to be say, we need to add some properties. Okay, so we need to add some properties. So here one, what I need to be say. Sorry. Okay. So once I define the class, now we want to add some properties. So whatever the property you want to add, you using the keyword, you need to add some properties as well. So first of all, we need to be add the public. Okay, public. Then what I need to be add, let's say car name. You know that whenever variable if we are using in PHP, we need to add the dollar one before declare. So here I am adding the name simple, okay, of the car, and then I'm using the public for another one, that is about to the color of the car. Okay, so once we add these two properties for this particular class, that is of car, I added the name and I added the color as well. Now we need to add some methods as well. Okay, and methods means getter setters. Basically, we are adding. So how we need to be add simple function syntax. Okay, function here one. So what I need to be say function, first of all I want to add the methods for setter, that is set name. So I'm using this set name. Okay. So once I did this one set name, and inside of this bracket, first of all let me make a simple syntax. Okay, sorry. Okay. So first of all I make a function for set name, then same like I will make a function for get name. Okay. Function again, add function, we are saying get name. Okay, so once I did this one, I make the getter and setter set name and this get name. So what I need to be say, here in this parameter we want to pass the properties which we declared above. So first of all, we pass the name here. Okay, we will pass the name, that is the dollar name. Okay, and here we need to be say, sorry, after this we need to be say that dollar this this actually refers that which variable I want to talk about. Okay, this actually indicates this one. Okay, so this, then we are using the pointer to indicate that name is equals to above name. Okay, which I declared above the property I am talking about. Okay, so I am actually referring to that one here. So once we did this one, okay, we add some set methods. What we pass the name as a parameter, and then we say I'm talking about this one to that one. Okay, which I declared above. Okay, so this name. Then in get name, what I need to be simple. We need to be say return. Okay, and return we are saying dollar is name. Okay, so once I did this one, now what I did, if you observe this, I simple create a class of car. Okay, then I add the two properties, that is for the public, for name, and then for the color, simple. Then I added the two function, that is the set name and get name. Okay, so in set name, what I did, I set the above variable, same like you can create an other function for set name, that is for the color one. Okay, so here I'm just commenting as I used the one, so I'm just commenting this one. Okay, because I use the only one here, I set the name only and get the name only. Okay, simple. Okay, then we need to be define some objects. Okay, because we know very well that classes concept without object is nothing. Okay, so we need to be understand about the uh, objects. Okay, so simple, what I need to be say after the class declaration, here one, what I need to be say, sorry, function declaration, what I need to be say, I'm just adding a fruit, that is the peach, that's it. So I have added this peach and now I am creating the object. Remember, whenever you are creating any object in class, you have to use the new keyword. New actually keyword will take will make a new object for every time. Okay, so new, and then you have to provide the class name. Okay, my class name is car, so I need to be define here class. Okay, and here I am putting this and function closing here. So peach, sorry, here I need to be instead for this fruit name I am just passing a uh, car one. So I am saying car. Okay, or any brand you can pass Toyota. Okay, because my class belongs to the car, so that's why I need to be take a car type variable. Okay, so here we did this one. Okay, now we have created the one object for this car class. Then what we need to be say, we are now just setting and getting simple. Then we will say that this Toyota, okay, this Toyota set. Okay, we are using the set first. Okay, first set name. Okay, set underscore name. So once we did this one set name, and then here one I need to be passed what the name I have here. Okay, Toyota. Okay, so once I did this one set name, okay, what I need to be say, now I am calling the get name simple. Okay, here one, what I need to be say, echo, and then we are saying the variable which I declared, that is a Toyota, this one. Now we are saying get. I want to get whatever the object I have created, that is get name. Okay, so get name, and here we need to be give the bracket and then we close successfully. Okay, so what I did, there is undefined dollar method get name. Okay, so first of all, what I did, I just make a car class and then I add one property, that is the name for the class. Then I create a function. Okay, then I create a simple function, that is the set name and get name. Okay, set name, and I passed a parameter of the name and I said this name equals to refers to that one, that is I created above. Okay, simple. There are some might be issues present. I'm not sure for which one. Okay, if the issues persist, we need to be check. Okay, so here we have added the getter setters, and then in last we create an object, and we said that create a new object for the car, and then we pass the parameter of the Toyota, and then in last we say the get name. Okay, so simple, we did this one. Now we need to be run this code. Let's see. Okay, first of all, let me here add some that one file part first, and then I'm working on the project. And in project, I have a file that is class.php. As I'm using the XAMPP, so I need to be keep each and everything. It does not exist. Let me check the correct path for this one. Um, okay, this is about to the website. Okay, I'm using the wrong project name. Now hope so it will work. Uncaught error, call to undefined method call. Okay, it says there are some issues in your code, so we need to be checked that with where we did the mistakes. First of all, the issue comes here. Keyword class, that's fine. Then what we did the mistake. Oh, sorry. This is actually the mistake because we close the class here. This class does not close. Every function will come inside the class. That's why it is returning an error. Okay, and this class will ends here. Okay, before after this function, this class will end. That's why it is throwing an error that you have an error in your code. Okay, because we know very well that whatever the getter and setters we are making, we have to put inside the class. Okay, so if we do not put inside the class, it will throw an error. Okay, so now you see every error has been resolved successfully. So if I save this file and let me go back in browser and try to refresh, let's see things will. Yes, now as you see Toyota brand, you see in the top of the screen. As I zoom in, you see that Toyota is displaying in my web browser. So what I did, I need to explain this code again it to you guys. First of all, you just have to make a class. Okay, whatever you want to make for which one. Okay, let's say here in my case, I have created a class for the car, and we remember the class, whatever the name you are using, it the first letter will always be capital for the class. Then we add some properties means that let's say you are making a class for home, so what are the possible properties, like the walls, okay, like the floors, or like these are the properties. So same like the class which we have created, that is about the car, it has one property I only take, that is the name. Okay, the name of the car. So once you define these properties, then you have to create the methods. We remember in class when we are talking about the functions, that is not the specific name for the function. In class, we are calling that the methods because these functions are present in the class. That's why we are saying these are the methods, not functions. Okay, so methods particularly belongs to the class. Okay, so we have made two functions, set name and get name, and these commonly we know very well as getter and setters. Okay, setter for set name and getter for get name. Okay, so first of all we set this name. Okay, this what I did, whatever the properties I passed as a parameter, and then says I'm talking about this name which I declared in the property, okay, because we are actually pointing that what parameter we are passing, okay. Then same like we are saying get name, that whatever we passed or set, then return this, okay, whatever we passed in the parameters, now return that name, okay. Simple, we have created getter setters. After creating successfully, we need to add the objects. As I told you earlier, that classes concept without object is nothing. So we need to be add object. And in any programming languages, when we are talking about the object oriented, whenever we are making an object, we need to add a specific keyword that is called the new, okay. This actually new word will create an object for this class, okay. First of all, you use the new keyword, and then you use the car for the class name. Whatever the class you make, you have to provide that name, okay. Then it will create an object for your class. Then simple, what you said, you just type set name, okay. Whatever the name you want to pass, I said Toyota, and then in last we say get name, okay. Whatever we set the name, now return and display it to me in the browser, and that's why I use this echo statement. So guys, this is about to the properties, methods and objects, okay. So this is what we learned, that how we create an object, okay. So we will discuss these things in more depth later. We will add some more properties, okay, for color or for brand, for engine number, and we will create a lot of things. So guys, that's all about today's lecture. If today's lecture is clear to you, kindly hit the subscribe button. Meet you next video. Take care.